welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my favourites video. So yeah, well, let's get started. Alrighty. So we're going to start with food favourites. So my favourite meal to have is tacos and burgers. Flippin' love them. My favourite snacks, I love donuts, and if I'm ever near a Donut King I will buy a 12 pack or however many it comes in of cinnamon donuts because I love cinnamon donuts. But then again, I really love the mini iced ones with chocolate. They're so good, I can't even explain it. My favourite chocolate is anything with caramel in it, so Mars bars, Curly Whirlies, Caramello Koalas, caramel, just caramel, anything with caramel in it. Favourite lollies is Red Skins, strawberry and creams, and a pineapple ones as well. And I love, this is very controversial, but Black Cats and Chico baby things. My favourite drinks are Vanilla Coke, fan of raspberry from Hungry Jack's. If they've got good, if the flavouring is like just fresh, like it's so good. And I also like Mother's, specifically the orange one. I love the orange one. Like, it's just like refreshing. Oh, I could drink it all day. My favourite fruits, people are probably shocked that I even eat fruit, but but I like apples, watermelon and kiwi fruit. And I love when kiwi fruits are like tangy. And then watermelons have to be super sweet. And I like red apples. And my favourite ice cream is vanilla because you can do whatever you want to it. But if I ever go to like Monumental and they have like Tim Tam or Malteser, oh, I love that because Maltesers are so good. On-screen faves are, movie-wise, I love Moana and I love The Notebook. And anything that's like a rom-com is like really good. Some action stuff's good, but yeah, pretty much anything romantic that's like funny as well. So like 10 Things I Hate About You, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, Kissing Booth or whatever it's called, like all that stupid, cheesy, girly stuff, because like it's like, oh, they're so cute and in love and it's just happy. My favourite shows, that 70s show is something I've been like really into lately. I love that 70s show. I feel like I've watched that like a lot. Like it's something that, not that I'll chuck on because I'm bored for background noise, it's something that I've actually put on to watch. I love The Society. I've watched the first season twice now, and season 2 is coming out sometime, but yeah, I'll probably watch it again before season 2 comes out. And I love Puberty Blues. That's like, I've been hooked on that since I was like 14. My mum bought me the DVD for my 13th birthday, and it took me a whole year to watch it because I was like, this looks lame, and I was like, nah, like, I'm not gonna watch that. And then I watched it and I was obsessed with it, and I made a fan account on Instagram and everything, which is now gone, but like the characters would like comment and like on stuff. So I was like, they knew who I was, but I was a fake name. Like I was called Puberty Blues fan account or something, and so they didn't even know who it was. But I was like, yeah, especially Sean Keenan because he's very hot. My fave celebrities are Heath Ledger, Ashton Kutcher, and Margot Robbie. My favourite music genres, whatever. My favourite music, favourite worship is Extravagant by Bethel, Do It Again by Elevation, and then Oceans and Highlands by Hillsong United. They're really good. Praise stuff, I love The Deep by Youth Alive. General stuff, like stuff that's on the radio, I love Forever by Justin Bieber and Post Malone, and Know Your Worth by Khalid. My favourite instrument is a guitar. I would love to learn a guitar. I wanted to learn since I was 13, and in year 7 my school offered 1 free term of music lessons, and I was like, yeah, guitar, and my mum said, no, you're going to be doing drums, because we had Rock Band on the Xbox and I only played the drums on it, and it's nothing the same. But she's like, you're so good at that, you can play the drums, and I was like, okay. And then I never continued because you had to pay for it after that, and we weren't about to pay for music lessons, so I don't even know how to play anything. And my favourite artist is Khalid, Post Malone. That's it. Travel faves. Fave place that I've been. I've only been to America and Japan overseas wise. And I've travelled Australia, like with school I did like a Central Australia trip. That's my most favourite travel thing that I've done. And then Japan and America are pretty even in terms of like my favourite, because like they were for different things, so I can't be like, oh yeah, America was better, because it was not for the same purpose. So yeah, but I think Australia is beautiful, and I love living here, and it's the most beautiful country in the whole world. And so that's my favourite, forever will be. And I would love to do, I feel like I just want to zigzag the whole way, but that's not really possible. But like go around and like just see everything. That's a goal that I've got. My favourite thing about America when I went there was they have good burgers. And I went to some restaurant and they had a brownie. I love brownies. Should have mentioned that before. But brownies, it was like a big brownie in a bowl with ice cream on top, and it was the best thing ever. Like, I don't even know what it was called, but it was so good. And my host, Riley, thanks for taking me there, because that was the best thing ever I've ever eaten in my life. My favourite way to travel is by plane, because it gets you there quick, but I also hate being stuck sitting there. And I hate when the food comes out because the smell of it makes me sick. But I don't be sick, but I just, it's just like all cramped up in there, and it's like, ugh. But anyway, but then I also love travelling by car. I think car's fun. Takes longer, but it obviously depends where you're going. So I think car, because it's just like you can see everything and it's just beautiful. But plane, even like just for, like when I flew from Melbourne to Darwin, like 4 hours there, quick, smart. My favourite animals and nature section. My favourite dog breed is Staffies. They're so cute. I've pretty much always had them growing up. My favourite exotic animals, I love crocodiles, I love hippopotamuses, and I love turtles, and my axolotl, who's over there right now. Yeah, I'll put a shot in of her because she's so cute. This is my axolotl Locks. She's pretty cute. She's not doing much right now. If she was swimming, that would be fun, but she's not swimming right now. The things that are flapping in the water, they're her gills, so that's how she breathes. Oh, she's gonna go for a little jog. She's adorable. Yeah, my favourite season is summer, because it's warm and you go swimming, and I love swimming. My favourite thing about the sky is sunsets and sunrises, and when there's clouds and it's just like shining through and it's orange and pink, and it's just like beautiful, you know? And my favourite pet that I've ever had in my life, I used to have a pet turtle, and now my axolotl. I used to have an axolotl when I was younger. Don't really remember it that much, but I remember it, if that makes sense. Like the same as the turtle, I used to have that. It was way long ago when I was like 5. But yeah. So my axolotl now, my axolotl back then, and my turtle back then as well. Because and anything fish. I love water. I love fish, and they're so cute. I have a goldfish at the moment as well, helping to cycle my bigger tank, which I can film that as well for you. This is my goldfish, currently not named. She looks very pretty right now. She's very pretty when she stays in the light. But she's just helping get this tank set up. Once the tank's set up, we'll be giving her to Irvin. She'll be living with him. But yeah. Favorite sports to watch is basketball and tennis. And that's probably really weird because they're totally opposite in terms of like hype. To play, I used to play rugby league, and that was super fun. And I also really like playing frisbee. I used to play that at school, like in sport class. My favourite football team, AFL team, wherever you're from, Australian Football League, is Bombers. My favourite basketball team within Australia is South Melbourne Phoenix. They started this season that he's like just been, and I went to their first game and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for them because I've never been, and I was like, yeah, whatever, and they won, and so I was like, yep, I'm definitely a committed South Melbourne Phoenix fan right now. In the American League, I go for Sac Kings because when I was in America, I went to a game and that was my host city, and so I was like, oh, I'll just go for the city that I'm staying in. They won as well. Yeah, so good. My favourite athlete is Dyson Heppel, because he plays for Bombers, so why would I not be him? Why would he not be my favourite, you know? Go back to childhood favourites. My favourite board game that I remember playing was Hungry Hippos, and that's like the only board game that I actually remember really owning and playing as a kid. My favourite shows that I used to watch, Arthur, Kim Possible, and Scorpion Island. That was so much like intensity, you know, like just, it's like kind of watching Survivor now, I guess. That's probably why I like Survivor so much. Hi, so my video stopped working and I didn't realise before, so I've had to put my hair up because I'm about to go to work. But I didn't get to finish what I was saying. My favourite lunchbox snacks were cheese and dips. We only had home brand ones with the rectangle biscuits, and they were kind of gross. And my favourite video game to play was Viva Pinata, the garden version. Beauty and fashion favourites. Perfume, I love Beyonce Heat Kissed. Favourite hair colour that I've had is red. I love being a redhead, bright red, super vibrant. Or favourite shoe brand or like shoe style is Nike Air Force. I own three pairs of them. Would love to grow my collection. I also love old school Vans. They're super cool. Favourite reason to dress up? For going on dates with Irvin, because then I look nice. That's about it. I don't really have any other reasons to dress up anyway. My favourite hairstyle on myself is down and straight. At the moment it's not straightened, but it's down and clean. But yeah, so I hate having my hair up. The only time I ever want my hair up is if I'm going to work. And even then I hate it. A few bonus favourites of mine. My favourite candle smell. I have the red velvet candle from Moonlight Lotus, I think they're called. I won it actually in a competition on Facebook. It just smells delicious. Like even when I don't even have to burn it. I just take the lid off and like the smell will radiate in the whole house and it's just amazing. My favourite day of the week is Friday and Sunday because I get to go to youth group and I get to go to church. I love being at church and being in the house of God. Favourite holiday is Easter because I love chocolate. It's my favourite thing in the whole world. My favourite social media is Instagram. I post on there the most and use that the most. My favourite colour is orange. I love orange. It's my favourite. The reason why was, well, because I loved my orange highlighter, but I feel like it's never anyone's favourite. And so I was like, orange is now my favourite colour because it gets left behind. My favourite place to go locally is going to the river or the weir because I love swimming and I love summer and I love tanning up and doing all that fun stuff. In wintertime, my bed because I don't like, the snow's alright, but the thought of like being wet and not swimming is just like bleh. My favourite thing to do in my spare time is watch Netflix, sit with my axolotl and just like kind of stare at it and let it swim around. I like hanging out with my boyfriend and my friends and just being able to do stuff, like anything really, as long as it's fun. My favourite thing to learn about is the Bible, my axolotl and photography. If I can improve with my knowledge on any of those things, like that to me is important because, well, one, I need to know what's going on in the Bible. If I'm going to believe in Jesus, I need to know what's going on. And if I'm going to be able to lead others, I need to know what's going on. My axolotl because, well, if I'm going to look after it properly and not let it die, I need to know how to care for it. And photography because if that's something I want to do one day, or like just like do on the side or something, like it's something I need to know about, otherwise I'd be crap at it. So my favourite thing about myself, my smile. I love my smile. And I think I'm super funny, so that's just me. I don't know if, like, I think everyone thinks they're funny, but I'm actually funny. Like, people laugh at me and I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just my voice, or I guess it's just what I'm saying. I don't know. But if you think I'm funny, comment down below why, because I don't know. I just know I am, you know. My favourite Bible verse, I've spoken about this in a few videos before, but 2 Corinthians 5:7, because it's tattooed on my skin because it reminds me to keep God's perspective on life and situations that I find myself in. It says, for we live by faith, not by sight. So yeah, living by God's word and remembering that we can only see from a human perspective, but we've got to remember to see things from a heavenly perspective and see the whole picture, which sometimes you'll never be able to have, but you just got to live by faith and trust that God is going to pull you through. You have to trust that God's put that there for you for a good reason. That's all my faves. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. I hope you're enjoying the week. Be blessed, stay safe, and peace out.